Hey guys, International Novice here. Alright, so I wanted to look at a chess mentor exercise. This one is a rook and pawn endgame. We're playing as black and we're actually down a pawn. So our objective here is to draw. And I think it's a good exercise to try and give players ideas on what they should be doing in this type of position. So I've already done this and I got 100%. So I figured I was a little bit qualified to explain the moves here. Alright, so if you need more time, feel free to pause and try and find the best move. Alright, so the best move here is Rook c8. So the idea is we're putting pressure on White's backward pawn here. So White goes Rook e3, and the reason he doesn't defend with, say, Rook c5 is because we can actually just capture. He recaptures and he has doubled pawns, and we can actually march our king and try and pick up these pawns and then get our own passed pawn going. So he's trying to defend without damaging his pawn structure here. Okay, so try and find the next correct move for black here. Alright, so Rook c4. And the idea is we're freezing this weakness here. It's a backward pawn. And we're also introducing ideas of Rook a4 and then capturing a3. So I don't know if the next move is a free move, so if you want to pause, feel free to pause and take a little bit of time to think. But so the next move here is king f8, and the idea is both white and black are trying to get their kings active, or as active as possible. Okay, white's still trying to get more active. And I don't know that the next move is free either, so if you want to go ahead and try and guess this one, feel free. So it's a5. And the point of a5 is actually we're just waiting here. You don't want to play h4 because obviously you just give up another pawn for no reason. And you also help develop white's king. And f6, I don't know. Then white's king just gets active. So this is the best waiting move here. Obviously moving a king back is just essentially undeveloping your king. So you want your king to be centralized usually in an endgame. Okay, so white's getting his pawn going here. So try and find the correct idea for black here. Okay, so and note, this actually says this is a very bad move. Not only is it kind of weakening this pawn, but it's white's basically cutting his own king off from the action. Our rook has control over this fourth rank. So okay, so the correct move here is Rook c5, and we're putting more pressure on this pawn. Now, white can't defend with Rook e5 because we just grab this pawn with check. That is not going to work. So, and then this pawn becomes very weak if, say, rook comes back to block, rook takes, pawn takes, and then our king gets in. Oh, and then we start marching our own pawns here. That's the winning idea. So he has to move back and defend passively. Is the next move a free move? No, even this one I wouldn't call a free move. So try and find the move here. Okay, hopefully you found it. It's actually rook back. So the point is we want to kind of stifle white's king's activity. Now, if you decided to play king e7, trying to get your king in. That is a little bit more tricky after king h4. But I think either one still works. Let's see, does it say it here? King e7 meeting. Right, so if king h4, we can actually check first. And then we go rook a4. So either one works. Okay. Now try and find the right move for black here. The right move is actually king e8, and we're just trying to keep our king, you know, get him more active here. And really he's coming to babysit this pawn. Okay, so white's preparing f4 here. He wants to get his king active as well. And the next move for black is pretty straightforward. We just want to blockade this pawn, and now we don't have to worry about it storming us and becoming a queen. Okay, so white is continuing with his plan here, trying to get in. So what is the move for black here? Okay. So the move here is rook a4. The idea is we're just putting pressure on this, and really there's no great way to defend this without trading some material down. Okay. So now white's deciding to go for this here. He's decides, okay, we need to trade some material. So we grab some more. Okay, why not king takes? So king takes, and then yeah, I think king takes probably also draws, but it's a little bit tougher because I think the rook gets to e5 and cuts black's king off. I'm not too sure though. And then this king marches down. So basically just eliminating the play on the king side first. Sorry, the queen side first. It's a little bit easier. And then we grab. So white decides to grab this pawn. Now we have a 2 versus 1 rook and pawn endgame. And now the last move of this position kind of just is just a principal idea. Okay, so the last thing we want to do is actually get our king over. So the point of getting the king over is you want your king here to defend once these pawns start being able to come down. So here it says white tried to play on for another 15 moves, but it's really a draw here. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson, and feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and, you know, let me know if you enjoyed this or some other things you may like to watch. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.